Welcome to Middle Class Matters. Today, 18th June 2023, Business News in English from Dr. CMA MB ALAGESAN on the CAG report of Derailment in Indian Railways, part number 11. 4.5 Planning of Works under Priority 1. The overall expenditure of Rs 51,521 crore from RRSK was reviewed to see if there was any deviation of fund to areas other than the works covered under Priority 1. Of the guideline principles of deployment of RRSK, the maximum bookings under Priority 1 from RRSK comprised of Plan Head 31 track renewal works with 50.78% utilization, followed by Plan Head 30 road safety works with 17.46% utilization. Audit analysis of the Priority 1 work revealed that 1. In 5 zones under Plan Head 3100, out of the 878 works proposed for approval, 86 works amounting to Rs 619.54 crore were not approved for inclusion in Pink Book or list of approved works during the years 2017-18 to 2021. The non-approval of safety works coming under the purview of Priority 1 is against the vision of the Ministry of Railways, which has committed to achieve a safe and secure railway operating environment leading to near zero fatalities within 5 years. 2. Under Plan Head 3000, in Bangalore division of SWR, out of 4 works sanctioned during 2018-19, 2 works have not been taken up and other 2 works was delayed due to paucity of funds. 3. Similarly, works in progress under the Plan Head 30, ROB and RUBs over Mysore division revealed that 6 works, provision of height gauges for RUBs, sanctioned during 2017-18 were not taken up due to paucity of funds. Audit noted that one consequential accident over Mysore division was due to non-provision of height gauge. Audit also noted that on one hand, funds were not allocated to priority work, and the other hand, in Mysore division, Rs 12.19 crore was surrendered during 2017-18 under the same plan head. The above instances indicated that the purpose of creating a separate dedicated fund for financing safety-related works was partially defeated, as safety-related works are held up due to fund constraints. 4.6 Booking of expenditure in RRSK. Accounting entries or booking of expenditure must be supported by vouchers. Hence, auditing of vouchers is equally important as passing of original entry in the books of accounts. If original entry is wrong, it will affect every process of accounting and its impact will be till the end result. Thus, the audit of expenditure is incomplete without vouching. Yes, test check of vouchers pertaining to RRSK for 1 month, December 2017, March 2019, September 2019 and January 2021 in each financial year was done in respect of 2 selected divisions of zones. Result of vouching revealed the following. During the audit of vouchers involving a money value of Rs 2,995.58 crore, bookings of expenditures of 2 RRSK which do not come under the purview of Priority 1, 2 or 3 were noticed. The incorrect booking of expenditures to RRSK are detailed below in table number 4.6.1 below. Table 4.6.1 Incorrect booking of expenditure to RRSK. Safety and bonus. Each zone amount wrongly booked is 5.05. Other works of revenue nature booked to RRSK. Western Railways 2.77 crore. Passenger amenities, that is provision of lifts, escalators, raising or extension of platforms, all divisions, 30.84 crores. Works for staff quarters and officers rest house, hostel, provision of elevated booking office, passenger reservation system office, all zones, 2.27 crores. Purchase of furniture, utensils, crockery, kitchen, electrical appliances, all zones, 1.48 crores. Hiring of vehicles, all zones, 0.085 crores. Purchase of computers, Xerox machine, printers, laptops, AMCs, cartridge, toner, etc. all zones, 0.35 crores. Erection of flag, ECR, 0.64 crores. Construction of toilet rooms, ER, ECR and NER, 0.18 crores. Others, development of garden, waiting hall, circulating area, impress, sewage treatment plant, stationery purchase, provision of ACs, temporary electricity connection, intercom, power cable, CCTV, LAN, LED, street light, fee to pollution control board, foot massager, winter jacket, all zones, 4.54 crores. Totally 48.21 crore has been wrongly booked. It is evident from the above that he is selected 4 months out of 48 months. The incorrect bookings of RRSK was to the tune of rupees 48.21 crore. Further analysis revealed that 1. Items of revenue expenditure were booked under RRSK in contravention to para 7.7 of the RRSK deployment scheme, which states that revenue works are not proposed to be funded through RRSK. The incorrect bookings have resulted in miscalculation of expenditure between revenue grants and RRSK amounting to rupees 7.82 crores. 2. Expenditure incurred on passenger amenities, purchase of almirahs, utensils, crockery, furniture, etc. amounting to rupees 40.39 crore were booked to RRSK, though these do not fall under the purview of safety works. 3. Though the expenditure was to be restricted to works under priority 1, 2 and 3, sizable expenditure on non-priority works was booked to RRSK. As seen from only 4 months of vouchers audited, the total expenditure booked on non-priority work would be much more if bookings during all the 12 months for all the 4 years 2017-18 to 2019 to 2020 are considered. This reflects laxity and lack of internal control on the part of the zones while booking of the expenditure to RRSK. Thus, though prioritization principles have been clearly laid down for deployment of RRSK, bookings not falling under RRSK category have been accepted under RRSK. This incorrect bookings denote misclassification of expenditure and consequently end up with reduced fund availability for RRSK priority works. 4.7. Preparation of detailed outcome framework. As per para 16 of the guidelines for operating RRSK, the RRSK outlays shall also be mandatorily linked with specific measurable outcome indicated as under 1. Each project or work undertaken through RRSK shall be listed with clearly identifiable and measurable physical financial targets over the short term annual, medium term 2 to 3 years and long term over 5 years period. 2. All outputs or outcomes shall be linked directly or specifically to each project undertaken through RRSK. 3. The above would require respective directorates to design specified short, medium, long-term outcomes against initiatives funded from RRSK. 4. The indicative outcomes of various safety measures relating to various directorates as suggested by Dr. Bibik Deberoy would be taken as a guideline for preparing a detailed outcome framework for each item of the safety work. The suggested outcomes for each directorate are given in Table 4.7.1 below. Table 4.7.1 Outcomes of RRSK outlays. Directorate suggested outcomes for measuring for impacting impact of RRSK outlays. Civil engineering. Percent reduction in rail fractures or defects. Percent increase in fractures or defects deducted through USFD or broken and technology. Percent reduction in derailments, accidents on routes where investments were made. Mechanical and electrical. Percent reduction in accidents attributable to these directorates. Percent increase in wheel failures deducted through new technology. Overall, percent reduction in LC accidents and derailments. Percent reduction in casualties or injuries related to LC and derailments. The information in respect of the outcomes of the RRSK outlays had been called for February 2022 from the Railway Administration. The reply of the Ministry was awaited till July 2022. Recommendations. 1. Railway Administration must follow the guiding principles for deployment of RRSK funds to avoid fund constraints in the areas of Priority 1 works and expenditure on non-priority items of work be avoided. Indian Railways should prioritize the planning and execution of track renewal work to eliminate the accidents because of permanent way defects. 2. Indian Railways should prepare detailed outcome framework for each item of safety work as per the indicative outcomes suggested by the Niti Aayog to gauge whether the benefits derived out of the RRSK funds are in the conformity with the objectives behind the creation of the fund. Chapter 5 Parliamentary Standing Committee Recommendations. 5.1 Parliamentary Standing Committee on Railways. Parliamentary Standing Committee is a committee appointed or elected by the House or nominated by the Speaker and presents its report to the House or to the Speaker. Parliamentary Standing Committee on Railways were also set up to consider the demands for grants, to examine such bills, to consider the annual report, to consider national long-term policy documents presented to the House, and to examine the subjects selected by the committee and make reports thereon. The observations or recommendations of the committee on subjects examined in their reports are presented to the Lok Sabha or laid on the table of the Rajya Sabha by the chairman and the authorized members. These recommendations of the committee have persuasive value and are treated as considered advice given by the committee. The Ministry of Railway is required to take action on the recommendations contained in the report and furnish action taken replies thereon. The committee examines action taken notes ATNs received from the ministry, which are then presented to Lok Sabha or laid down on the table of the Rajya Sabha. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, give your comments. Thanks for watching.